Dear students, good afternoon everyone. In today's class, we are going to take a look at social science. In social science, we are going to take a look at political science. In political science, we will study about problems of India and their solutions. Dear students, today's class is purely related to 10th standard students. See, social science, in social science, the division each political science, unit number 1, problems of India and their solutions. Right. Hopefully, you have a lot of ideas related to social science. We know that the social science subject has 6 divisions. 1 is history, 2 political science, 3 sociology, 4th one economics, and 5th one business studies, and 6th one geography. Total 6 divisions. Social science subject has 6 divisions. So, in today's class, especially in political science, we are going to take a look at the problems of India and its solutions. Dear students, before independence and after independence. I mean, before independence in our country, India was facing a lot of problems. After independence, our country has been facing a lot of problems. Maybe economic problem, maybe social problem, maybe political problem, maybe economic problem, many problems. So, before independence, we had a lot of problems in our country. After independence, we have a lot of problems in our country. So, now let's take a look at what are the problems of our country and what are the solutions for that. Now, we're going to take a look at the problems of our country. See, let's move to the next slide. See, our country, India, has been facing a lot of problems like first one, unemployment. Second one, discrimination. The third problem of our country is corruption. Fourth one, communalism. Fifth one, terrorism. And the last one, corporate strategies. See, dear students, our country has been facing these problems. Now, let's take a look at unemployment. First of all, our country has a huge problem, that is unemployment problem. Lakhs together students complete their degree, post-graduation, they come outside, they come to the society. They have no employment. They suffer a lot. A few percent of people can get government jobs and private jobs. What about the rest? Lakhs together people complete their degree and come to the society. At the same time, they don't have any employment to do work. So, our country has the first problem, unemployment. Okay. And let's have the discrimination. Let me explain these problems in a brief way. The second problem is the discrimination. Till today we see, before independence, there was discrimination in society. After independence, there is discrimination in society. See, discrimination. In what way we have the discrimination? There is a discrimination in the name of caste. There is discrimination in the name of gender. There is discrimination in the name of color. There is discrimination in the name of race and regional inequalities. So, this type of the discrimination we have in our society. Right. And one more, corruption. Till today, we are facing the huge problem, corruption in our country. Corruption. What do you mean by corruption? Or what is corruption? What is the meaning of the corruption? Corruption is nothing but giving bribe to someone. We want to get something important from the government. We come forward to give something money to the officers. Giving money to the officers is an offense. Then officers want to expect something from the people. or general public is also an offense. Giving something to the people, giving something to the person who wants something money from the public is also offense. Giving bribe to the officers is also offense. Giving anything, both come under corruption. Both are offense. So corruption we have one problem. After that, communalism. Before independence, there was communalism. We have the problem. Before independence, we had the problem communalism. After the independence, we have the communalism problem. So these are, and one more, terrorism. See, till today we have the terrorism, one of the biggest problem of our country. Our neighboring country give a lot of trouble to our country, and our neighboring country sends thousands of terrorists to enter our country, give always trouble to us. But our country is the strongest country in the world. Our country has the top military force. Our country has the top naval force, army, and air force. Everything we have. But we're not afraid of anything. Even though we have this problem, terrorism problem, right? And one more corporate strategies. Dear students, we have these major 6 problems in our country. These are the major 6 problems of our country. Let's move on to the first problem, unemployment. Let's move on to the next slide. See, dear students, the first problem is our country is facing the problem unemployment. Okay, unemployment. What do you mean by unemployment? Unemployment is a situation. Unemployment is a situation. There is no job for the people. Those who are educated, they don't get the jobs. Those are poor, they don't have any works. What are the reasons? What are the reasons for that? Our country is facing the unemployment problem. What are the reasons for that? The first problem is the huge population. You know, our country has around 120 crore population. Do you think it's possible to give jobs to all people? No. You may give jobs to in another way. But is it possible? Do you think it is possible to give government jobs to all people? No. So the reasons for unemployment is the first problem. The first reason is huge population. The second problem is improved technology. Our country is also advanced, well advanced. Our countries are well advanced country in the field of technology. We probably say technically we are experts. We are technical experts. At the same time, is the technology. At the same time, technology doesn't give jobs to the thousands of people, or lakhs to other people. It reduces the employees in number of employees. It gives the path to a limited number of people, just a limited number of people, not more people. Technology doesn't give more jobs to people. It leads to the unemployment one more time. So, and one more shortage of natural resources. So, these are the reasons for unemployment. And one more, that is the natural resources. Causes. We have seen the reasons for unemployment. One, huge population. Two, improved technology and shortage of natural resources. The fourth reason is new cottage industries. You may visit a rural area. Now you can't find cottage industries. No cottage industry. The number is very less. Most of the village people come to the city to do some job and they finish their work and they move back to the village. Rural people don't have jobs. Rural people are not busy in cottage industries. They don't get much profit from the cottage industries. They are saying goodbye to them. So this is one reason for unemployment. And one more over dependency of agriculture. Till today we see around 70% of Indians are busy in agriculture sector. Over dependency of agriculture. Till today, rural people mainly focus on agriculture sector. They don't take interest to go for another job. They don't go for uh, another activities. They completely focus on agriculture sector. So this is one more reason for unemployment. And next one is lack of skill-based education. We give education to the thousands of students, lakhs together students, but we need to understand we should give skill-based education to students so that they can get a job, they can do the work in an efficient manner in their respective field. Right? Yeah, skill-based education is very important, but till today, the reason for unemployment is lack of skill-based education. Even today, companies, multinational companies appoint skill-based and talented people. Skilled persons, multinational companies appoint those who are skillfully skilled persons, those who are technically experts. The companies prefer only technical experts, but not others. If they are rank holders, my position first rank, second rank, you may say anywhere, but if you are technically experts, or if you are technically experts, you can get the job in multinational companies. So this is one reason for unemployment. So we need to update skill-based education. We need to give importance to skill-based education so that people will get the jobs in government and private sector as well. Right. Let's move on to the corruption. The second, India is facing one more problem, that is corruption. Till today, students see, till today, we see corruption in, in many fields. We want to do something important, we want to go to the office, we want to get this some important work from the office. Even today, we see some officials expect something, but we are not ready to give anything. But they give unnecessary harassment to the people. Generally, some people, some officials give harassment to the people. Unnecessarily, they do delay our work. That time, we think those people expect something from us. So, corruption must be abolished. Say goodbye to corruption. First, we people come forward to say goodbye to corruption. Sometimes our work may be late, we don't worry about it. But when we want our work to be urgent, we come forward to do something to the officials. It's not correct. It's also an offense. So corruption doesn't come under constitutional principle. So it is an offense. Those who get something from the people, those who expect something, those who expect money from the general public, it's an offense. So according to our constitution, no official, according to our constitution, according to our law, nobody should take any money from the general public. All officials must do the work without expecting anything. If they expect something from the people, they will be taken to the custody and they will be fined, will be dismissed. Many things happen, right? So let me tell you one more time. Corruption means offering bribe to someone. The meaning of corruption is offering money to someone is called corruption. So we should not encourage corruption. We should discourage corruption. Our job is the duty of the general public is to say goodbye to corruption. First, we stop so that we can control. So we expect the government to control corruption. The general public expect the government to stop the corruption. It's not possible. First, we the people, general public, come forward and say goodbye to corruption, so that our country will be free from corruption. Otherwise, it's not possible. Now let's move on to the next slide. Dear students, what are the solutions for our country? As I told you, our country is facing a lot of problems. What are the solutions for them? How to control those big problems of it? What are the solutions for that? What are the measures for that? What are the remedies for that? What are the steps to control or to solve or to resolve the problems of our country? See, the first one is the problems have to be solved through efficient administration. When we when we give efficient administration, when the government and officials give the good administration to the general public, the problem will be solved. Okay. The second one, social reformation. Social reformation is also one of the solution to solve our problems of our country. Social reformation. Many religious people, saints, come forward. They say, they give the guidance to the general public. What is correct, what is not correct. What to do, what not to do. What is right, what is wrong. Our social reformers come forward and they give the guidance to the general public. And they tell something what is right, what is wrong. So, the social reformation is also one of the solutions for improving our social our country's problems. Right? And next one, fast and efficient judiciary. Till today, whenever people get injustice, something happened injustice to the general public. They want to go to the court and they expect justice from the court. Thousands of cases, thousands of cases are going to be filed in court today. Every day, thousands of cases are going to be filed in court. In one day, all cases are not going to be solved. It takes a lot of time. So, when we go for fast and efficient judiciary, when the government is going to plan to give fast and efficient judiciary, efficient judgment to the general public, our country will be free from problems. And one more, the support of the citizens to control or to solve the problems of our country, the citizen support is very much needed. Without the general public support, we can't solve the problems of our country. The role of general public plays vital role to solve the crucial problems of the country. Otherwise, it's not possible. But we should change. With the general public, dear students, you and me and general public, we should change first. Next, the situation will become change. So it is said that some people say always, first we should change ourselves. Next, the society will change. Right? Let's move to the next slide. Dear students, let me continue. The central and state government. of our country. The central government and state governments are planning to solve our country's problems. The first one is, what are the measures? The central government and state governments have taken steps to control to control the problems of our country. One, providing loans and subsidy to the people to engage in self-employment. The central and state government are ready, or the central and state government have directed the banks to give loan to the needy and the poor people. In such a way, the problem should be solved. But the government, see, to engage in self-employment, the government wants the people to engage, to involve in self-employment. When the people become busy in self-employment, our country's problem, unemployment problem will be solved. Otherwise, it won't. So, it is said that, people say, or it is said that self-employment is the best employment. But in the name of this, don't think. We should get education, children. Go to school and get education, complete the degrees, appear the CT examination, get the job. If not, if you don't get the job, don't worry about it. You should be busy in self-employment. Okay, self-employment is the best employment. And providing job-oriented courses to unemployed people, technical courses, job-oriented courses. So, as a teacher, I want to suggest you to go for job-oriented course. In short time, you will get the jobs. Okay. In such a way, the central and state government are busy in giving guidance and directing the respective banks, nationalized banks, to give loan and subsidy to the general public and those who are poor and needy, to make them engage, to make them busy in self-employment. Dear students, these are the measures or steps are being taken by the central government and the state government as well. Now, let's move on to the next slide. Dear students, in previous class, you already know that. Let me explain briefly. Just sometimes people or sometimes your friends or your neighbors may ask you, how many divisions does social subject have? How many divisions does social science have? Are you in position to answer your neighbor or friend's question or any teacher's question or general public question? What do you answer? We say the social science has 6 divisions. Political science is one among 6 divisions. What is political science? What is sociology? What is economics? What is business study? What is geography? Isn't it? We should understand the meaning and definition of 6 divisions first. Sometimes I may ask you, sometimes your neighbor asks you, sometimes your friends ask you, sometimes your teacher asks you, right? So, the meaning, what is political science? The first question. What is the first question? See, what is political science? Political science is the branch of social science which teaches about the state, global politics, and government. Political science deals with the state, global politics, and government. This is political science. People, whenever you ask people, what is political science? They say political science means politics. Political science is nothing but politics. But the actual answer is the political science which deals with or the branch of social science which teaches about the state, global politics, and government. This is about political science. Till today, you will also watch political activities, what political activities going on around the world or in our country. You might have observed When it comes to political science, we say election, local body election, state MLA elections and MP elections. Okay, and when it comes to this subject, we come to know many important issues. Political science. We study in this subject. We study about Constitution of India and organs of the government, the legislature, like legislature, judiciary, and the executive. So, so the political science is nothing but it teaches about the state, the global politics, and government. This is about political science. Next, the second division of the social science, or the second division of the political science is sociology. In social science, you study one more division. Which one? Sociology. What is sociology? Sociology means sociology. You say, you think it's correct? What is sociology? What is the definition of the sociology? What is the meaning of the sociology? You need to understand. What is sociology? Here, the meaning is here for you. Sociology is the study of society. Sociology is nothing but it is the study of society. The second one, human behavior. The study of society, the study of human behavior, and the study of relationships. We live in society, and one great person says, Aristotle says, man is a social animal and political animal. Man is a social animal and political animal. Basically, we are social animal. We communicate with other people in society, not in the past. We see many institutions in our society. When it comes to sociology, the sociology means the study of society and human relationships. We see many social institutions like school, family, and other institutions. How to behave with the people, how to communicate with the people, how to adjust with the people, how to adjust with our society. We learn many things from the sociology. So, sociology means whenever somebody asks you, what is sociology? You should answer as sociology is the study of society and human behavior and relationships. This is the meaning of sociology. Let's move on to the next slide. Next, geography. What is geography? Now we have seen the definition of political science. Now we have seen the definition of sociology. Now we are going to take a look at geography. What is geography? Geography means geography is the study of the physical features of Earth and its atmosphere, and of human activity as it affects. This is the meaning of the geography. Geography is nothing but it studies about physical features of the Earth and its atmosphere. Physical features of the Earth and its atmosphere. This is called geography. Okay, dear students, do you understand? In today's class, do you remember what you are learning? Are you getting any idea? Do you understand what I'm telling you, what I'm explaining you? Today's topic is about the problems of our country and their solutions for them. Okay, better. Here we are going to take a look at the meaning of sociology, the meaning of geography, the meaning of political science. Say, geography means the study of physical features of the Earth and its atmosphere. It's called geography. Let's move on to the next topic. What is economics? Economics is one of the divisions of sociology. Economics also comes under social science. This is not a separate subject. Political science, sociology, and economics. These subjects come under social science. What is economics? Now tell me, dear students, do you know What is the meaning of economics? Now tell me, what is economics? I wish you were what is economics? See, the answer is here for you. Economics studies all the actions. Economic studies all the actions that people take in order to achieve economic welfare. Economics, but we should say simply, economics is nothing but which deals with economic activities. You should say in a simple way, economics is nothing but which deals with or which studies about economic activities of man. This is economics. This is one of the branches, this is one of the divisions of social science. Economics is also one of the divisions of social science. Let's move on to the next slide. What is business studies? As I have told you, the social science subject has 6 divisions. Business studies is one of the divisions of social science. What is business studies? Suppose now you think you are in the class, your teacher will come and ask you, what is business studies? You really see the textbook, social science. You really go through them, all branches, all divisions of the social science. Sometimes your teacher wants to ask you this question, what is business studies? You must be in position to answer the question. What is business studies? The answer is here for you. Please take a look. What is business studies? Business studies is the study of the daily business activities of man. Business studies is nothing but which deals with or which studies about the daily activity, the daily business activities of man, or the man's daily business activities. So this is about business studies. So let me explain one more time. Business study is nothing but which deals or which studies about the daily business activities of man. We should say this answer, which is enough. Dear students, in this class, we have learned about what are the problems of our country and what are the solutions for them. But in this class, we have studied about only the causes of unemployment, the causes for unemployment, and what are the solutions for them. Okay, and after that, we have taken a look at correction. After that, we have seen some important solutions for these problems. And in controlling the problems of our country, what is our role? We need to understand. That's also I have explained you. And in tomorrow's class, we are going to take a look at another problem, the rest problems of our country. I mean, let's take a look at. We have finished measures and how to solve the problems of our country. I have told you through these measures and in this, dear students, in this session we have studied about only unemployment and the discrimination and corruption. We have taken a look at these 3 important problems of our country, and we have learned how to solve these problems and how to make our country free from these major problems of our country. We have learned about these things, these problems and solutions for them. And in tomorrow's and in next class, we are going to take a look at communalism. After that, we will take a look at terrorism. After that, we will take a look at carbon strategies. So, the rest 3 problems, what are the reasons for the rest 3 problems, and what are the solutions for them, how to control those problems from our country, how to make our country free from the rest 3 problems. What are the reasons for them, and what are the solutions for them? How to make our country free from these are all problems. In next class, we will take a look at the reasons and the solutions for these problems. Hopefully, you have understood what have I explained in today's class. Okay, students, thanks for watching. Bye bye. Take care. See you next time.